Most of the fishermen I knew then considered these graphite things to be experimental toys for saltwater headhunters. But in the early 1970s, Al McLean said he thought graphite would replace fiberglass during the next decade, which is pretty much what happened, at least in the mass market. Of course, that was the same market that said fiberglass had replaced bamboo after the Second World War, and for that matter that spinning had replaced fly fishing. But then, considering the simple-minded way businessmen view reality and the glassy-eyed way some folks just go along with it, I guess that was true enough. People tend to get the politicians and the fishing tackle they deserve. It may have been another coincidence, but about the time I got into fly fishing, I also decided there should be one thing in my life that was of high quality. One thing, because that's probably all I'd ever be able to afford. And it wasn't going to be clothes or cars or houses or jobs or pedigreed animals or fine books or fine liquor or antique furniture or matching china or snakeskin cowboy boots. It was going to be fly rods. And the best fly rods were bamboo, period. Back then I made the same mistake about bamboo that others were beginning to make about graphite. I thought there was some magic in the material itself, and that any rod made from the stuff would be wonderful. The H.L. Leonard Rod Company was still in business then and still making bamboo rods. So were Orvis, R.L. Winston, and Thomas & Thomas, plus a bunch of independent rod makers who somehow hadn't gotten the news that bamboo had been replaced. But I was working for pretty close to minimum wage, so naturally my first bamboo rod was the cheapest one I could find at the time, an 8-foot, 3-piece, 7-weight Ed M. Hunter, bought new over the counter at Dave Cook's Sporting Goods in Denver.